Speak English like an American. Lesson 1. Bob's Day at Work. Bob works as a manager in a furniture store. Peter, his boss, is not happy about sales. Bob's new advertising campaign hasn't helped. Peter decides to fire him.
Bob, I hate to break the news, but our sales were down again last month.
Down again, Peter?
Yeah, these days everybody's shopping at our competition, Honest Abe's furniture store.
But everything in there costs an arm and a leg.
That's true. They do charge top dollar.
And their salespeople are very strange. They really give me the creeps.
Well, they must be doing something right over there. Meanwhile, we're about to go belly up.
I'm sorry to hear that. I thought my new advertising campaign would save the day.
Let's face it, your advertising campaign was a real flop.
Well, then I'll go back to the drawing board.
It's too late for that. You're fired.
What? You're giving me the axe?
Yes, I've already found a new manager. She's as sharp as a tack.
Can't we even talk this over? After all, I've been working here for 10 years.
There's no point in arguing, Bob. I've already made up my mind.
Oh well, at least I won't have to put up with your nonsense anymore. Goodbye to you and goodbye to this dead-end job.
Please leave before I lose my temper.
Lesson 2. Bob returns home with bad news. Bob tells his wife Susan that he lost his job. Susan suggests that he start his own business. What's the matter, dear?
Susan, I got canned today at work.
But Bob, you were Peter's right-hand man.
Yes, and he stabbed me in the back.
Keep your chin up. Maybe he'll change his mind and take you back.
When pigs fly, once he makes up his mind, he never changes it. Besides, I told him off.
Look on the bright side. You won't have to set eyes on Peter ever again.
Thank goodness for that.
Hang in there. I'm sure you won't be out of work for long.
In the meantime, we'll have to live from hand to mouth.
Don't get too stressed out, Bob. We'll make ends meet.
I can always get a job at McDonald's as a last resort.
I don't think they're hiring right now.
If worst comes to worst, we can sell our home and move into a tent.
Let's think big. Maybe you can start your own business.
Easier said than done.
Lesson 3. Ted's Day at School. Ted tells his parents he did poorly on his chemistry test. They tell him he needs to get serious and study more. How was your day at school today, Ted?
Bad. I had a chemistry test and I blew it.
Maybe if you didn't cut class so often, you'd do better.
That's right, son. Stop slacking off and start hitting the books.
But I can't stand chemistry class. Besides, it's a lost cause. That class is way over my head.
You need to buckle down.
When I'm a famous musician, people won't give a hoot about my knowledge of atoms and molecules.
That's beside the point.
We know you have your heart set on going to New York University.
And you don't stand a chance of getting in there with such poor grades.
Lesson 4. Nicole's Day at School. Nicole tells her mother Susan about her successful presentation at school. Her brother Ted overhears and interrupts the conversation. How was your day at school today, Nicole?
It was great, Mom. I gave a presentation on Hillary Clinton in government class. Afterwards, my teacher paid me a compliment.
What did she say?
She said my presentation was head and shoulders above the others.
Way to go.
She also said I should go into politics, just like Hillary.
You're so gung-ho about school, it drives me crazy.
Ted, don't butt in. You're just jealous.
Right, you hit the nail on the head. I'm green with envy.
Would you just shut up? You're on thin ice with me right now.
Oh no, look at me. I'm shaking in my shoes.
Lesson 5. Ted goes out for the evening. Ted leaves to go visit his girlfriend, Amber. Ted's mother, Susan, says she doesn't really like Amber. She wishes him a good time anyway.
See you later, Mom.
Where are you going, Ted?
I told Amber I'd drop by.
What are you two going to do?
Maybe go to the movies or to a party. Our plans are still up in the air.
Why don't you invite her over here?
I don't want to hang around here. Dad is really down in the dumps.
Is Amber the girl with the nose ring and the purple hair?
Yeah, I'm crazy about her.
Don't take this the wrong way, but she's not exactly my cup of tea.
Take it easy, Mom. We're not about to get married. We just enjoy hanging out together.
I guess there's no accounting for taste. Have a good time.
Don't worry, we'll have a blast.
That's what I'm afraid of. Lesson 6. Susan stays home and bakes cookies. Susan decides to cheer up her husband. Bob loves her homemade cookies. Nicole suggests she start a cookie business. Bob, I baked cookies for you.
That was so nice of you, dear. You've got a heart of gold.
Go ahead and pig out.
These are delicious.
I thought they might cheer you up. You've been in a bad mood lately.
I guess I have been a little on edge, but these cookies are just what the doctor ordered.
Do I smell cookies?
Yes, Nicole. Help yourself.
Yum, yum. These are out of this world. You could go into business selling these.
You could call them Susan Scrumptious Cookies. You'd make a bundle.
Good thinking.
Don't forget to give me credit for the idea after you're rich and famous.
You know I always give credit where credit is due. Lesson 7. Susan hires Bob to run her business. Susan stays up all night thinking about her cookie business. In the morning, she discusses it with Bob. Bob agrees to work for her.
You're up bright and early this morning, Susan.
I didn't sleep a wink. I was awake all night thinking about the new business.
Running your own business is lots of work. Are you prepared to work like a dog?
No, but I am prepared to hire you to run the business.
You want me to run a cookie business? Fat chance.
Why not?
I don't have a clue about making cookies. I don't even know how to turn the oven on.
I'll give you a crash course.
Do I have to do the baking?
No, you'll just manage the business side.
Needless to say, I have mixed feelings about working for you.
I'll be nice. I promise you'll be a happy camper.
Okay, let's give it a shot, boss.
Lesson 8. Ted forms a rock band. Ted plans to become a successful musician. First, he needs Susan to loan him money for a new guitar. Susan suggests that Ted bake cookies to earn the money. You're in good spirits today, Ted.
I've got great news, Mom.
What is it?
Amber and I are going to start a rock band.
Good for you.
Mom, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I need to borrow $1,000 for a new guitar.
Ted, your father and I can't shell out that much. We aren't made of money.
You're not? I thought you were millionaires, like Donald and Ivana Trump.
Ha ha, this is no time to be a wise guy.
I promise I'll pay you back.
How?
We're going to take the music world by storm and make lots of money.
That sounds like a pipe dream. Aren't high school rock bands a dime a dozen?
Yeah, but we're different. With my guitar playing and Amber's beautiful voice, we're sure to make a splash.
Well, we're going through hard times. You're going to have to work for that $1,000.
How?
You can bake cookies.
I bet Mrs. Clapton never made Eric bake cookies. But I guess those are the breaks.
Lesson 9. Nicole for President. Nicole and Ted discuss Nicole's plans to run for student body president. Nicole wants Ted to ask his friends to vote for her. Ted agrees in exchange for Nicole's help with his homework.
I've decided to run for student body president. If I'm going to become a senator one day, I should get some experience under my belt now.
Andrea Jenkins is also running. She'll give you a run for your money.
Andrea Jenkins is an idiot. I'm by far the better candidate.
Don't be so full of yourself. I might vote for Andrea.
Stop kidding around. Let's get down to business. I need your help.
You want me to help you?
Yes, I need you to talk your friends into voting for me.
But you've never given my friends the time of day. All you give them is the cold shoulder.
That's because they've got blue hair and nose rings.
They're better than your friends, a bunch of goody-goodies and brown-nosers.
That's beside the point. Let's talk about your friends and their votes.
Okay, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. If you do my chemistry homework, I'll help you get the votes.
I'm not crazy about that idea. But okay, it's a deal. I hope I can count on you.
Lesson 10. Bob visits the village market. Bob goes to the village market, a supermarket in town. He asks Carol, the owner of the store, if she would like to sell Susan's scrumptious cookies. Carol agrees, but isn't able to tell Bob how much she'll pay him.
Thank you for making time for me today, Carol.
Don't mention it, Bob. What's up?
My wife baked these cookies from scratch. Please take one.
Chewy. These are out of this world.
My wife's a great cook.
You can say that again. I don't want to make a pig of myself, but let me take a few more.
Oink, oink. Just kidding.
I'd like to sell these at the village market. My customers will go nuts over these.
How much would you pay us for each cookie?
I'm not sure. I need to roll up my sleeves and figure out the finances.
Can you give me a ballpark figure now?
I don't want to jump the gun. Sit tight for now, and we'll talk things over this evening.
Lesson 11. Bob drives a hard bargain. Carol from the village market calls Bob to discuss Susan's scrumptious cookies. Carol and Bob discuss how much Bob will receive for each cookie.
Hi, Bob. How's it going?
Fine, thanks, Carol. How are you?
Can't complain. Bob, I've had a chance to crunch some numbers. I can pay you 50 cents per cookie.
That's out of the question. At that price, it's not worth our while. The ingredients alone cost us 30 cents per cookie.
Okay, let me sweeten the deal. 60 cents per cookie?
Carol, my wife and I need to make a living from this business.
Okay. You've twisted my arm. I'll pay you 75 cents per cookie. Take it or leave it.
Now you're talking. We'll take it.
You drive a hard bargain, Bob.
Yes, but we make a good cookie.
Let's get the ball rolling. Bring me 2,000 cookies on Monday morning by 9 a.m.
Lesson 12. Bob's Big Cookie Order. The family is gathered around the dinner table. Bob tells them about his deal with the village market. He asks his kids for help baking the cookies.
I know I've been down in the dumps since I got fired, but things are looking up now. The village market wants to sell our cookies.
That's great news, Dad.
But we're going to have to bake like crazy over the weekend. They want 2,000 cookies by Monday.
2,000 cookies in 3 days? Don't you think you've bitten off more than you can chew?
Yeah, you're going to be running around like a chicken with its head cut off.
Fortunately, there are 4 of us here. You kids will have to pitch in, too.
Sorry, but I can't. I have to finish Ted's chemistry homework, then I've got to get going on my election speech.
What's that about doing Ted's chemistry homework?
Never mind. Amber will help out with the cookies instead of Nicole.
For heaven's sake, Nicole, it's like pulling teeth getting you to do any work around here. Lesson 13. Amber comes over to bake cookies. Ted's girlfriend, Amber, comes over to help with the cookies. Amber has experience baking cookies from a former job. Susan leaves the kitchen so they can work better.
Mom, Amber is here to lend a hand with the cookies.
Hi, Amber. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you too, Mrs. Johnson.
That's an interesting hairstyle.
Thanks. I'm glad you think it's cool. Blue hair is all the rage this season.
Well, I'm going to take a break now and let you kids take over.
Don't worry, Mom. Your business is in good hands with Amber. She really knows her stuff.
That's true. I used to work at Miss Field's Cookies in the mall.
You don't work there anymore?
Well, no, I got fired. I have a real sweet tooth, and they told me I was eating too many cookies.
Well, I'm sure you haven't lost your touch.
I might be a bit out of practice.
Mom, you can watch Amber bake if you want. You might pick up a few tricks of the trade.
Yes, feel free. As a singer, I'm used to performing before an audience.
Thanks, but I'm going to get out of the way. You know what they say. Too many cooks spoil the broth.
Will I see you later tonight?